What's going on, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it with another video talking, of course, the Chicago Bears. Mandatory day 3 of mini camp. So let's get right into today's news. Before we begin with today's news, I do want to remind everybody, if you are new to the channel and this is your first time watching, please hit the big red subscribe button and hit the bell notifications for more of these videos. Day 3 of mandatory of camp begun, and Caleb Williams and Roma Doomsday pretty much oppressed everybody. So let's get to the reports. Reports say Caleb Williams and Cole Komet or Roma Doomsday, my bad, found the end zone in 7-on-7 with two great throws to DJ Moore and Roma Doomsday. And the Bears defense won the team drill and let the offense knew that it didn't find the end zone. Also, Caleb had 2 touchdowns to Roma Doomsday was in the corner. Williams lofted the ball over multiple defenders, threaded the needle, and the biggest highlight of the thing was his throw to DJ Moore was in the back of the end zone, entire coverage against Tyreek Stevenson, and Williams once again threading the needle, lasered that throw. I put it on my shorts if anybody wants to tune in. That's a wrap. Cole Kmet, Braxton Jones, Kyler Gordon, Nate Davis did not practice. Also, I talked about Nate Davis in a different video, and they say the arm talent is there with Caleb. Impressive at times. Nothing really surprising because that was always the strength about Caleb was his arm talent. Also, Matt Eberflus says the Bears will hold a joint practices with Cincinnati Bengals on August 15th at Hallis Hall, and it will be one practice for the two teams ahead of their practice on their preseason game on August 17th. Also, TJ Edwards was asked about Caleb. He said he's been impressive for sure. And also, the throw of the day was, I'm pretty sure I'll look for it on Twitter. If it can load quick. This is the play where he threaded the needle. So Caleb is he drops back under, well, not really under pressure because there's no pass rush, and he throws it. Like I said, we talk about the release a lot, and he threads the needle, knows where to put the ball in the receiver's hands, and DJ Moore catches the ball. Also, I think there's another play here. Also, there's a play where he goes off play action and then he dumps it off to the. Expect Caleb to do this a lot in the earlier process, to dump the ball off to the running backs. But instead of Herbert, it's going to be DeAndre Swift. So he's going to be throwing it a lot to the running back to get his feet wet. So, and like I said, there was another impressive play by Nasimba. Caleb is like making throws to guys like Nasimba Webster, Velus Jones Jr., and like I said, Caleb has the potential, and he's going up against the ones. And Eberflus talked about why it's important for him to go up against the ones. It's because to get his feet wet instead of letting him go up against the twos, because that was the big problem with our development quarterbacks with Justin Fields and Mitch Trubisky. They really did not have any starting reps against the ones. They were the plan was for them to sit behind a veteran for a year and then have them start next year. But they get thrown into a situation which is a lot different, because Eberflus talks about how it's important for Caleb to go up against the ones for him to have the chemistry with the receivers. So I do feel like Caleb is, he's getting himself ready for against the Titans. But like I said, there wasn't he really put on a show today. So did Roma Doomsday. Uh, also the also Tremaine Edmonds and T.J. Edwards. Man, I mean, let me. This is the question of the day. Let's go to question of the day. Do you feel like the Roquan? And I hate to go back to the Roquan Smith thing. And I was one of the few people that wanted Roquan Smith to get paid a huge bag. But I want to bring everybody back to the Roquan Smith thing. With TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds being a dominant linebacker core, is it safe to say it was worth getting rid of Roquan Smith? Like I said, I have to bring it up. And like I said, I'll be the first one to say that Roquan Smith deserved that bag. I started when he requested a trade 2 years ago. I said it immediately. Paid the man the bucks. But we turn the Roquan Smith trade into two excellent, solid linebackers in TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds, and also Jack Sanborn getting into it. A pretty UDF. He was a UDFA free agent that Ryan Poles picked up and he utilized because Jack Sanborn was a very good talent. Was a good linebacker in Wisconsin, but ever since the Bears picked him up 2 years ago, he's been showing out. So the question of the day is: was the Roquan Smith trade worth it? Getting rid of Roquan, and I love Roquan. I feel like he's a good corner. I mean, not a good corner. He's a good linebacker. I think he deserved that paycheck. But like I said, going back to the situation, I'm not trying to say T.J. Edwards or Tremaine Edmonds is better than Roquan, but going back to that situation, was it worth it? So, yeah, I do feel like it was worth it in the end because we have probably, if not the at least one of the greatest linebackers currently in the NFL. But that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feel about this. As always, thanks for watching and bear down.